Bob again today. We're out in the woods. We're going to pop around to some different house sites here. Haven't found much yet, but we've only been out for about 10 minutes. I do see this though in front of me. Pretty sure this is a oyster mushroom. You see the way it kind of comes up like that. Supposedly these things smell like oysters. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's what they are. Oyster mushrooms, I think. Just dug a beautiful little signal out of his hole down here. It was like a 42 signal out of the hole, and it's a beautiful little piece of suspender buckle. You can see the part coming down there. It would have had another one there, so you could attach it, and the flat part probably would have had more. Curve down there, curve over there. Could possibly have patent info. So we'll try to look for that a little later on, but a little piece of a suspender. I think I got a button. Ooh, it was ringing up nice, like 70s, 60s in the hole. It's like a 50-51 now, but it's right there. Get you in the sun here. I don't see a shank. Okay, it's one of these Cones Brothers. It's got a lantern on it. I don't think I've ever found this one with the back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep that dirt in there. So this is probably very fragile. If I remember correctly, this was like an 1880s button, which is absolutely wonderful. I love it. A little oil lamp. A very nice deep signal in this thick brush here. I have high hopes. It's almost not even registering. Just hope it's not a 22 casing. Darn shovel. Still says it's in the hole, I think. Yes, it is. Let me grab a handful. Pull on out. Oh, it's right here. Look at that. That is a giant musket ball. Big old musket ball. Hit something hard. It's a big caliber. It's quite deformed, but it's exactly what it is. I went splat right against it, so it made it a little bit bigger, but all that entered, so it would have been just a little bit smaller than that when it was completely round. Nice. We got a little cactus garden growing over here. Very, very good signal by this oak tree. I'm not sure how old the oak tree is, but there sure is a good signal by it. Let me set you up and get on out. I'm gonna have to work on this a bit. Alright folks, we're out of the hole. 78, 79. I have no idea what it is. It's a coin, I think. Oh no! It's a rivet! It's got an anchor on it though. That might be a military rivet, I don't know. It's absolutely what it is, a rivet. But it's got a Navy symbol on it. So you got the anchor with a like S, like what would that be, like a corpsman? I don't know, medic kind of thing with the snake and the anchor. I don't know. That's really cool. I've never found a rivet with an anchor on it before. I know they have a lot of symbols, but they're usually like a star or something little, not an anchor. Beautiful. There we have it. Now this goes with the button that I found. This is part of a lantern. This is like a little part that would hold, like sitting on the glass, a little part that would hold where the wick went up. A little metal clip. Yippers, that's it. Bad signal turned good, very deep, like over a foot. I could see something right down here. Looks like brass. Huh. What in the world are you? Okay, I'm definitely gonna need your help on this. You guys usually know what most all this stuff is when it doesn't have patent numbers and stuff. What in the world could this be? What could it be off of? I'm trying to think. It would have been bolted right there. Had a little clip. I don't know. I can't think right now. That's heavy duty brass though. Nice thick stuff. Surprised that didn't give a screaming signal even from that deep. That was like a 50s turned 80s. Alright, I haven't seen Bob in a couple hours, but he hasn't called me on the walkie-talkie, so I don't know if he's found anything good yet. But I just got a little lid or something. Probably like a compact or something. I don't see any writing on it. Although the writing could have been on the other side that this connected into. A little lid. This is an area I pounded tons of times and I just walked right past it, I guess. Didn't hear it. Just dug part of a Panama Mobile button. These are like 19 teens, 1922, I think something like that. Panama Mobile. Same hole, a completely different button. And it's not even the same kind of button. That's, is this a locomotive button? Yeah, it's a locomotive button. I'm gonna have to clean it up a little more to show you. Had an iron back, so the shank's gone, and then the, you see the two little dots right there though, where the shank would be. That's gone. I'll try to clean it up a little bit for you. Hopefully you can see the locomotive on there. Alright folks, here's a good example of rivets. There's rivets. These were connecting iron together, and they did this for anything really, just to hold a box together, to hold a ship together, a water tower, you know, just about anything, down to a little teeny square box. And they would connect it together with these rivets. They were either iron or copper or something like that. This was back before welding, you know. They didn't really do welding that much until like the 40s, so a lot of stuff was welded. They did welding, like the first like modern welding like they put in the ships and stuff was around World War II. So before then, like all the ships were riveted together. You see a lot of, you look at the old water towers, they're riveted, stuff like that. So that is a rivet right there. These were two of them side by side, and the ends are kind of poking out right there. Alright folks, I just found a broken point. Look at all the little chip marks all over it. Same thing on the other side. And you got a blade on either side that is chipped down to. And it broke right there. That is definitely a broken spear point, or it wouldn't be an arrowhead, it's too big, but snapped. You got so much like flaking on it. You get it in the sun just right, and you can see all the different little flakes taken out of it. It's definitely worked by man. Alright folks, wrap up time. Let's go over it. Start with Bob's finds here. You got a little piece of copper. You got a copper piece out of a oil lamp. Another random piece of copper, a little washer, and a something new wall. I don't know, Sue wall, new wall, button, overall button. My finds here, I got something on here. It's got a lot of writing on it. Brian something, something United States. I have no idea. We got that big old brass piece that I really need your help identifying. It obviously would want to fix to something. Maybe it's a clamp or something, I don't know. A rimfire cartridge, a nut and a bolt, part off of a oil lamp. We got a little seashell I picked up, some copper scrap. We got a two thing of rivets still connected to iron. Got one more rivet connected in the iron. We got our little suspender piece. We got our little compact piece. Musket ball, little square nail. We got a Coors button. Cones Brothers button, I mean. A train locomotive button, a Panama Mobile button. And right here, we got our broken tip of our arrowhead. Absolutely 100. It's probably actually a spear point, but it's chipped all over the place. It's been whittled down to a nice sharp point on either side, but the base is broken. Who knows how big it would have been, but it also has a chip taken out of it right there as well. It's a very old one though. That one's probably along the lines of 8,000 years old as well as the other ones I found. Wonderful.